Hi everyone. About 2 weeks ago, I put up my first video in hopes that it would get me motivated to start documenting more of my progress with my business and to be able to share the things that I'm learning along the way. But unfortunately, it's been 2 weeks and I failed and I didn't document anything. And I want to break down some of those challenges that I think I'm facing so that maybe it can help you out if you're struggling with the same challenges that I am, especially when it comes to creating video content. So let's try to figure out what happened. So I think the first challenge that I had, and I didn't really frame it all that well, was that I was trying to get over that uncomfortable feeling of being in front of people with a big camera, which I still feel uncomfortable doing. But I don't think it was strategic enough that it gave me a real sense of purpose of why I was making these videos. And my wife Rachel really pointed that out of who is your audience? What are you trying to achieve with this? And so I think that initial goal didn't have the right challenge frame within it, that it didn't really motivate me to keep going with what I was trying to do. The other challenge that I think I imposed on myself, and it's not the right time to have that type of challenge, is that being a photographer and videographer, I want a certain level of quality to the work that I'm doing, but I don't think that it's the right time to be focused on those kind of things. The other thing that it makes me think about a lot is one of the design sprint's key principles, which is getting started is more important than being right. And that's something that through this process I sort of forgot, and I want to be more in that mindset in order to just be focused on my smaller goals as I work towards something bigger and getting over some of these small fears or uncomfortable feelings that I have while creating these videos, and just doing it, focusing more on quantity and just starting more than it needs to be the perfect timing, it needs to be, the right content or all these different things. I want to be able to just move forward, just, execute on the ideas that I have and not worry so much about these other things that are getting in my way. So how am I going to fix this? I think first, I'm going to get out of the house a little bit more. I feel like in some instances I want to record something and I just think to myself, oh, you know what? I don't feel like getting out of the house, so I won't do it today. I'll do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow turns into the following day and so on. And then 2 weeks later, we're here. I think the other thing that I want to do is that even though some of the content that I have may feel a little old, I still want to finish these videos that I already have footage for. Like the workshop in San Francisco. I did film some things for a promo down the line, but I think that I can still make something from it, and it would help me commit and follow through the things that I set myself up to do. I still have another deadline, which is Google's Sprint conference that's coming up in a couple days. So I'm going to try to use that to push myself to film more content, to try to capture more of what's going on in those days, and to try to find things that will be helpful that I can teach, and just try to answer some of those questions that people out there might have around design sprints and what I'm doing with my business. I know that it's a bumpy journey at first, but I hope that you'll join me and you'll motivate me and push me to complete and follow through with the things that I say and hold me accountable, because we all need help, especially when it's things that are difficult for us. So until the next video, I'll see you then.